Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet, wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
The action has already started. McAllister. Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. That's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Portugal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Dalot. For Pedro Neto. Vitinha. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
But they've got it again. Alvarez. Vitinha with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. McAllister. Messi. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Lisandro Martinez kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's quick to snatch it back. Tries to pass it through. Threads one in. Thinks big chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Alvarez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And now they can spring out of defence. Martinez. Otamendi. Paredes. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And this is Ronaldo. That's a cute ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Nuno Mendes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Here's Vitinha. Now it's Pedro Neto. And it's Dalot. Now it's... He's had a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Surely now! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Bernardo Silva. Paredes.
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pedro Neto. Tagliafico. Martinez gets it away. Well, that's well seen too. Portugal are behind here despite their domination of possession. Cristiano Ronaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. There's the header. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice control. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Pedro Neto. Vitinha cuts it out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's having a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Vitinha. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Portugal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Tagliafico. And Gonzalez. Diogo Dalot. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cristiano Ronaldo! It just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Martinez. Paredes. And they're back on the ball again, and it's Messi. Now it's to Paul. Montiel made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Diogo Dalot. Pedro Neto. Approaching the half-hour mark. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the finish! He scores! Portugal are level. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Convertido en el minuto 29. Número 7.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome...
Takes a shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Vitinha, not the most accurate pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Gonzalo Inacio. Pedro Neto. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tagliafico. Inacio does really well there. Oh, terrible pass. And he's managed to get free. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Bruno Fernandes. It's Bernardo Silva. Turns back here, probably the best option. Rafael Leao. This looks promising.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Dallo. Pedro Neto. Here's Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the left it goes. Rafael Leao plays it in. Lisandro Martinez, and he's had a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Played out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. And the shot! Goal! Argentina! And they've got their lead back. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Pedro Neto. That is good alertness. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That has ended up in no man's land. Ruben Dias, played out towards the right wing. Pedro Neto. And it's Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Paredes. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. De Paul. Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through, and it's been played through.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
Shot,
compensación.
surely! He scored! How do you look back on that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
Gol de Argentina, número 7.
Argentina get themselves into the lead. And it's Dallo. Diogo Dallo charging forward down that flank. It's the Pedro Neto! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Gol de Portugal, número
He
18.
made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Gonzalez. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread it left. He's tried one! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Aquí están los jugadores.
So we're into the second 45.
Portugal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And here's it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Portugal have their third corner. They've played it short. Chance! Just a whisker away. Paredes for De Paul. McAllister. And here's Bruno Fernandes. And a chance! Goal!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Portugal take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Swung over. It'll be a throw-in. De Paul. Pass somewhat off target. Cristiano Ronaldo. Crunching tackle. Otamendi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nuno Mendes. Paredes. Spread out to the left. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. That's really well manoeuvred. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Plays a sharp little ball here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And this is Messi. Shot a goal! He has done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Convertido en el minuto 56.
The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Messi.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good spread. Messi. And he's picked out the run. And he's in on goal. Real chance! Goal! Argentina! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Argentina go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Gonzalez, he is through here. De Paul. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Almost an hour gone. Cristiano Ronaldo, under intense pressure.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
That is very well defended. Bernardo Silva goes steaming forward. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Paredes. Tagliafico. Vitinha.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Diogo Dalot. And it's Vitinha to Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries a shot! They've done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Convertido en el minuto 67. Número 7.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Bruno Fernandes, out to the right. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's got away. And he shoots! Goal! Argentina! And again they hit the front. That was a given. It always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And it's Mendes. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! McAllister.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Argentina choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Martinez. McAllister. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And this is Ronaldo. He's through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Another one! This must be his personal high. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And here's McAllister. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Vitinha with a fine tackle.
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, good ball! Oh, great chance! Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's had it nicked away. Nicked it back promptly. Otamendi cuts out the pass. Paredes. Now, can they get him away? Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, has another go! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Paredes. Otamendi. And it's Paredes. Tagliafico. Knocks it into space. Played into space out wide. Now, can he finish? Goal! Argentina! And they get themselves in front! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Número 9.
How many? Just how many? Argentina go into the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Wriggles his way through. Lisandro Martinez calmly anticipates. Ruben Diaz. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bruno Fernandes. Steaming on. Goes for a shot! They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Played out to the left flank.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Over to the left. Now it's Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. Tagliafico. And Fernandes. Ball is over the line. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Palacios. And the through ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Paredes. Otamendi. He's found a way through. And this is Ronaldo. Can he finish?
Se van a jugar 6 minutos de compensación.
Paredes. Montiel. Alvarez. Now it's Rafael Leao. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, this looks sharp. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rafael Leao. We are into stoppage time. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Palacios. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Good running, strong and purposeful. Ronaldo is onto this. Fernandes. Palacios. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's a really well-measured ball. Montiel picks it up now. Otamendi. He's shifting through the gears here. Christian shoots! And And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
Portugal, and that's that. Portugal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Cristiano Ronaldo, very much the man of the moment, his boots at their twinkling best. Portugal leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So hello and welcome one and all on a night which is anything but welcoming. The rain is tumbling down here, you can see it against the floodlights. It gives an added sense of drama to a game which was already in itself deemed dramatic. The conditions here will play a substantial part. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
And already we're underway here. Pedro Neto. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Portugal do have a chance to counter here. Rafael Leao, and this is Ronaldo, just eases him off the ball. Nuno Mendes, and this is Ronaldo, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it rattles the bar!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
It's fallen kindly here. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Rafael Leao. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Otamendi. Paredes. McAllister. Vitinha. To Bruno Fernandes. And here's Neto. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Otamendi. And it's Paredes. Tagliafico. And it's McAllister. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got away with one there. And he was quick to react. Messi. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
That's beautifully weighted. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! And that is wildly off target.
Argentina certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Gonzalo Inacio. Gonzalez does well to get it back. Oh, they could be caught out here. Rafael Leao is onto it in a flash. Rafael Leao, good purposeful running this. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's picked his way through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Driving. Can he finish? Goal! Portugal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Convertido en el minuto 20. Número 8.
Portugal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Gonzalez receives it in a wide position. Gonzalo Inacio. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Pedro Neto. And the counter is on. And he cuts out the supply. Gonzalez. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. McAllister. He's one-on-one, surely! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Gol de Argentina, convertido en el minuto 26. Número 10, Messi.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
They've played it short. He's having a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, that's fabulous. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Vitinha. Oh, good spread. Bruno Fernandes. And this shot at goal! Goal! Portugal! And they get themselves in front! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Alvarez. Gonzalez engages and forces him off the ball. Rafael Leao. And they've switched it over to the other side. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Chance, surely! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Portugal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Pedro Neto. Portugal have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Rafael Leao and Dalot. Pedro Neto is herring after that one. And this is Ronaldo. De Paul. Montiel. Looking for options for movement. Skims one in. And the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Bernardo Silva. And it's Vitinha. Nicely spread for Pedro Neto. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Knocks it into space. Great ball if he can get there. And they've got a throw. Now, what about this cross? Portugal heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Rafael Leao running with the ball. Oh, he's bustling through here. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Messi. And reclaimed it in a trice. Paredes. Bernardo Silva. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Over to the left. Serves up across. And he's intervened well there. That's headed upfield. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rafael Leao. Pedro Neto tries making a foray down the right. Now the ball in. Big header! No, not the best of headers.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Tagliafico. Gonzalez. Pedro Neto. And it's Vitinha. It's Bernardo Silva. Spread it left.
2 minutos de compensación.
Paredes. His chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Portugal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Paredes. Montiel. Looking to play him in. And it's Messi. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Portugal have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Here we go again then. Now it's Alvarez. And no, that was never going to make it. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's been played through. Just the goalkeeper, shapes to shape! He's... No mistake! They're back within reach! Alvarez at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So is this the start of a comeback? Rafael Leao tries from a long way out. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Tagliafico. Alvarez. Now it's Gonzalez. Bruno Fernandes. And this is Ronaldo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Spread out to the left. Now it's Rafael Leao. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, what has happened here? Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Corner number 2 then. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. This looks promising. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Tagliafico did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Lisandro Martinez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pass somewhat off target. Cristiano Ronaldo under intense pressure.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Pedro Neto hurtling down that right flank. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Ronaldo considers his options. An opportunity then to pull clear here. He's got full. Diogo Dalot gets flagged offside. Martinez, Alvarez, and that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Rafael Leao!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Oh, he's found support out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's a good look, he climbs up big! He scored! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And now he has two.
Número 10, Messi.
Argentina get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He is through here, and he was alert to it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Good ball, good take. Now it's the pull, and the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. There will be a throw-in. Nuno Mendes. Now Ruben Diaz. Nuno Mendes. Here's Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. And it's Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. That's gone for a throw-in. Diogo Dalot. And that's going right the way across. That's going to go a long way. Portugal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Oh, this looks sharp. Vitinha receives it in a good position here. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Pedro Neto. He's tried one! That's a half-decent try.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Argentina choosing to make the first change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Messi. Now it's Fernandes. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Diogo Costa chooses to deal with it himself. He's a sharp little ball here. He's had a shot! Bruno Fernandes looking to add to his goal. That's a throw. Messi. Rafael Leao.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Distributed tidily. Vitinha. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Rafael Leao. And he whips it in. Header! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Well, the angle wasn't good, and neither was the keeper. He scored then when he had no right to.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Argentina making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
He's found a way through. Mendes goes on a charge down the left.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. Bernardo Silva charging forward, the ball at his feet. Fernandes. Alvarez. Into the channel. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Nuno Mendes. Here's Rafael Leao. Now it's Pedro Neto. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's hit the upright. Fernandes. Messi. Palacios. Messi. Palacios. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Gonzalez, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Bernardo Silva. For Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. 5 minutes left on the clock. Nice control. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that was very necessary. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rafael Leao. And here's Bruno, and a chance! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Portugal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Now it's Alvarez, crosses it in. Argentina with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. And it's been taken short. Mendes with a fine tackle. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Stood up well to him there. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Messi. And they're quick to get it back. Alvarez. Oh, shooting chance! Rafael Leao. Now it's Pedro Neto. Rafael Leao. And it's Bernardo Silva. And this is Ronaldo. He's going for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Martinez. It's Palacios. And that's it. Portugal are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Cristiano Ronaldo just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now the ball in. Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Vitinha. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, it's Cristiano! And it's hit the woodwork and out! De Paul. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Nicolas Otamendi. He's a fine defender, both in the air and on the ground, and a real tough competitor who loves a physical duel. He knows how to pick out a pass too, and he'd be looking to get his team moving forward as soon as any opposition attack breaks down. He often likes to step into midfield.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And he's following up! And that is doing no harm at all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Otamendi. And Gonzalez. He has found the way through. It's a good foot in there. Now, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Tagliafico, played out wide, knocks it into space. Rafael Leao. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes! Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Has a look and plays it forward. Nuno Mendes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Montiel. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Quarter of an hour played. De Paul. Oh, that's delightful. Montiel looking to hit the byline here. And the flag has stayed down. Looks across and plays it in. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. There's the delivery. To Paul! Against the crossbar. And he goes cross-field. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Portugal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Portugal, after 90 minutes, is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that really is so impressive.
After 21 minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, he's not getting past him there. Ruben Dias. Ah, he's given it away. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nuno Mendes. Portugal have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. There could be trouble here. He's had a shot! Oh, crossbar! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Vitinha. Out to the right. Pedro Neto. Lisandro Martinez with the slide tackle there. Now this could be a chance. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Gonzalez. Threads one in. That's been slipped through. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Paredes does well to get it back. And it's Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He could be in here.
That was lovely, that.
Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Off the post! No way through there. And this is Ronaldo. That's good play. Cristiano Ronaldo! Chance again? No.
Portugal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And we have our very first corner. Bruno Fernandes plays it. And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Tries a shot! In for the pieces! It's in! They're back within reach! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? That could spell trouble.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Rafael Leao. De Paul. Portugal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Pedro Neto. It's Bernardo Silva. And it's Vitinha. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
What a throw in. McAllister. Otamendi. Opts for safety. Martinez. And it's Paredes. For Messi. Now it's De Paul. Always onto this. Shot, great chance! Sticks it away! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Any thoughts on the goal?
Yeah, anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
And yes, it's him again. Argentina get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Played out to the left flank. He's going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Martinez. Montiel. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Martinez. Here's Otamendi. Tagliafico. Aimed beyond the defence. Tagliafico, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pedro Neto. Ruben Dias. Rafael Leao might just make this.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto going full tilt down the right-hand side. Paredes. De Paul, nicely spread. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Cross in, looks like a good one. De Paul. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. This looks promising. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well...